Hey everybody, well the NFL Scouting Combine starting Tuesday in Indianapolis as the NFL world congregates there in Indiana and prepares to scout some of the top college prospects for this year's NFL draft. But one of the other interesting things that's happening at the Combine, besides the workouts and besides the players, prospects interviewing with NFL teams, is the coach and GM for almost every team will speak to reporters. So on Wednesday, Adam Gase, the Jets' new head coach, and Mike Maccagnan, the returning general manager, are going to get a chance to talk to reporters, field questions. And so what do you want to hear from them? What should you want to hear from these guys? I think a few interesting developments since Gase's opening press conference. The Jets are sticking with a 3-4 defense. Greg Williams will not put in a 4-3 rather based defense. So it'll be interesting to hear Gase talk about why they decided that was the best approach. Leonard Williams is sticking around. He will not be traded. What does Gase like about him? Why does he think that, even though Maccagnan's making that call, what does Gase like about him in terms of the system fit? Why does Maccagnan not want to trade Leonard Williams, who has been, somewhat disappointing so far throughout his career? Obviously, a few loose ends to tie up with Adam Gase regarding questions about his staff, Joe Vitt, his father-in-law, who has had issues in the past with Greg Williams. Will they be able to work together seamlessly going forward? So some schematic questions, some personnel questions to address with Adam Gase. And then Mike Maccagnan, at this point, what else can he really say? There's only so much to say. He has had an underwhelming record of drafting players, particularly in the middle rounds. He has had an even more underwhelming record of signing players in terms of big-ticket signings. They're going to go after Le'Veon Bell this offseason, the Jets are. Will that big money be worth it? They're going to have to pay him big money if they want him. Will this finally be when Mike Maccagnan can actually hit on a big-ticket signing? So a lot of the questions from Mike Maccagnan that linger are really ones that he can't answer. He has to answer them with his actions. He has to answer them by finally cashing in on a big ticket signing, by finally drafting some players in the middle rounds who are any good. So really not much left for Mike Maccagnan to say at this point, but you'd like to hear Adam Gase explain a few of his ideas and logic behind some of the decisions he's made in terms of schematic stuff going forward. So it'll be interesting to see what he has to say in that regard as the NFL world gets ready to gather in Indianapolis for the Scouting Combine.